What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dominic Rich. I should say good morning to everyone out there watching this right now, guys. Hertha versus Union Berlin in the Berlin Derby. Only the second ever meeting between these two guys in Germany's top flight. Guys, I was supposed to make this video yesterday, just after the game, Friday the 22nd of May, just after the game, but I had my son, and I thought I could have got through it without him actually interrupting me, but he actually wanted to be part of the video, and he was, doing his little talking and everything, and I'm like, oh man, he just threw me off. So I'm back this morning on my way to work, got here extra early just so I could get this video in without any distractions. You know what I mean? Because the Bundesliga is going on right now, and I'm super happy. So I just want to say hello, Bundesliga. Hello to all the Bundesliga fans out there. And I like to say danke to the German Football Federation for, making things happen, man. Seriously. Because, the Premier League is still in doubt. We don't know if we're going to get Premier League football yet. So we got to keep our fingers crossed with that. We just saw the Mexican League canceled yesterday. The South Korean League, the K-League is going on right now. But I'm here to talk about the Bundesliga, man. The hottest football league in the world right now. So Hertha Berlin versus Union Berlin. Hertha 4, Union 0. Hertha, avenging that loss they suffered earlier this season away to Union, where they lost the game 1-0, courtesy of a penalty by, I can't remember the goal scorer, but it was a late penalty after Dedrick Boyata brought on the play in the box, and Hertha were made to pay. Back then, I think it was Jürgen Klinsmann in charge of the club. Hertha has been going through some things this season. Klinsmann came in after a coach was sacked, and then Klinsmann left, and another guy came in, and then that guy left, and now they have Bruno Labbadia at the helm, and his first two games have been very good. The first match, they won against Hoffenheim. That was actually a 3-0 win. A 3-0 win on the road to Hoffenheim, and now a 4-0 win against the rivals, Union Berlin, in the Berlin Derby. As for Union Berlin, they did lose to Bayern Munich on match day 26 after the restart, 2-0. So this is not a good start, to proceedings for Union Berlin. They did good as a team coming up to the Bundesliga for the first time ever in their history. They're currently 11th in the table. No, they're 12th in the table on 30 points. But if they are to survive the drop, which I think they will, they need to start picking up some points here. 0 points in 2 matches after the restart ain't good at all. Not looking good for Urs Fischer's team, who's coming back from, he went to a funeral back in, I think it's Austria, and he came back to a loss. So not good at all. I did miss the first match, the first half of this match, because I had to drop my wife to work, and I actually forgot the match was playing, and then on the way back home, I'm like, oh shoot, the match is playing, and when I tuned in, it was just the end of the first half, but there was no goals in the first half. Surprise, no goals in the first half, but Hertha did create the better chances. Caught the second half, put it on my big screen TV. I did put up a story on YouTube that I was watching the Bundesliga at the time, and early in the second half, Hertha got things cracking with a brilliant goal, headed goal by the veteran Cunha Ibisevic after a lovely crossing by Plattenhardt. That was a really good cross. 51st minute goal by Cunha Ibisevic, who did score against Hoffenheim in that win. The second goal was scored in the 52nd minute by their new man, Dodi Lukebakio. I gotta take my time and say his name. Formerly of Watford. I didn't even realize he used to play for Watford. And then he went to Dusseldorf on loan, did well, and Hertha decided to make him their most expensive signing ever when they paid 22 million euros for him. But he is no longer their most expensive player. They have since paid 26 million euros for Christoph Piatek, the sensation last season, and they recently paid 27 million for Lucas Toussaint of Lyon, and they let him stay at the club until the new season. So that's that. But Luka Bacchio scoring a brilliant individual goal that was set up by Vedad Ibisevic as well. So Ibisevic being involved in the first two goals. Really, really good, burst of pace by Luka Bacchio to go around the goalkeeper and to dispatch it from a very, very tight angle. Very, very exciting player there, Dodi Luka Bacchio, the Belgian. And the third goal was scored by Matheus Cunha, another new man to Hertha, after he brilliantly put in a ball for Luka Bacchio. Really, really good dribbling skills there by the Brazilian. And he did a really nice trick to loft the ball up. Luka Bacchio tried the spectacular. He missed it. Fell to Ibisevic, who teed up Cunha, put it past the Union Berlin goalkeeper for the third goal. And they celebrated by hushing the baby, rocking the cradle, because Matheus Cunha is expecting the birth of his child anytime soon. So Vedad Ibisevic, man, the captain, veteran striker up top, setting up the first three, being involved in the first three goals, scoring the first one, setting up the next two. And the fourth goal was scored from a corner routine, a header by the former Man City Celtic player, the Belgian defender Dedrick Boyata, who was one of the best players in the game. He had a really, really good game, looking very, very commanding at the back there for Hertha, thumping header to score his fourth goal of the season. One of the best goal-scoring defenders in the league. I think Martin Hinteregger is the highest-scoring centre-back in the league, and Philip Max is the highest-scoring defender in the league. But for Matheus Cunha, let's go back to him. He has now scored in 4 consecutive matches, because he did score in the win against Hoffenheim, and that is 4 goals in 6 matches for Hertha, more goals than he scored in his 30-plus appearances while playing for RB Leipzig. So congrats to the Brazilian, man. I like this player. I've been watching him for a while. He looks good. In terms of stats for this game, Hertha had 14 shots at goal compared to Union's 6. Hertha 8 on target, Union none. 58% of the possession for Hertha, 42% for Union Berlin. They didn't look too good in this game at all. They just looked like, they were thrown out in the deep end, and they suffered. They didn't really trouble the goalkeeper for Hertha too many times. But you got to give props to Hertha, man. They look good, especially under Bruno Labbadia. 2 matches, 2 clean sheets, 2 big wins. That's 7 goals. Hertha, it seems like they're on the upward trajectory. So with that win, they go up to 10th, 34 points, just 1 point behind Hoffenheim. And they are just in arm's length of the Europa League places, because Wolfsburg, currently in 6th, they have 39 points. So that's 5 points behind that European spot right there. And they would have to continue playing like this in order to clinch that spot. They can. If you play like this and you're gelling so well, they definitely can. In terms of players coming off the bench, 5 substitutes used, guys. Amazing, right? 5 substitutes used. There was a young player I want to mention, Lazar Samardzic. He started to be the next big thing. He placed 3rd in one of the best young player awards in Germany. So look out for that name, Lazar Samardzic. He is said to be on the radar of Atletico Madrid, Man City, and other clubs. On him, and that actually was his professional debut as well. First team debut for Lazar Samardzic. So congrats to the young man. Arne Meyer came off the bench. Maximilian Mittelstadt. Javier Dilrosun, the Dutchman, he looked good. And Christoph Piatek, the former Genoa and AC Milan man, also got a red out. As for Union Berlin, man, they got to get things together. Their next match will be against Mainz, a team they beat 3-2 early on in the season. They did good in the let's say, before the break. They did really, really good. They did really, really good. They defeated Mainz 3-2. But Mainz, they fought back well against Cologne in their last game. It's going to be a tough match for Union Berlin. It's going to be a very, very, very tough match for Union Berlin. I'll let you know whether it's home or away. This match is going to be at home. But right now, I don't think it makes a difference, man. Seriously, they were home against Bayern. They still lost. So, at home against Wolfsburg, they drew. They lost against Leverkusen at home. So it's their form is very, very, very patchy. Whether they're home or away, the form is still patchy. But you got to be a bit lenient on the Bundesliga new boys. So for Hertha, they have a big game. And their next game will be against RB Leipzig. That would be a midweek fixture against RB Leipzig, and that would be an away game. They did lose to RB Leipzig early on in the season, 4-2. So they need to get their act together against RB Leipzig, who are title challengers, if they are to get that European spot. But I think they'll be all right. I'm not going to make a prediction right now, but I think they'll be all right. So that's just my roundup of this game. It was a, really enjoyable second half. I don't know much about the first half because I did not watch the first half, but it was a very, very, very enjoyable match. I did enjoy that one. We have more Bundesliga action today. Well, today we have Freiburg against Hertha, Paderborn against Hoffenheim, Wolfsburg against Dortmund. That one is a must-watch, but I can't watch two games at the same time. There's Mönchengladbach against Leverkusen, man. Oh, man. It's going to be tough trying to pick which one to watch. And then at 12:30 my time, Bayern versus Eintracht Frankfurt. I am going to watch that one. I might be back with a review later today if my son is sleeping while I'm dropping his mom to work, or tomorrow morning just like I did for this one, or maybe I do a live stream later on tomorrow. But guys, that's it from your boy Dominic Rich. An in-depth analysis of this Bundesliga fixture between Hertha and Union, where Hertha were very commanding, especially in the second half, and they picked up a very, very good 3 points to make it 6 since the restart. Match week 27 of the 2019-20 Bundesliga is on the way, and it's looking good after the restart. I just hope they get to finish this season. And I hope we get some Premier League football too, guys. So if you're new around here, consider hitting the subscribe button. Smash the thumbs up button. Leave your insight in the comment section down below. If I miss anything, just leave it down below. There was no real VAR involvement in the game. It was just incident-free. It was a smooth match. The Premier League can learn a lot from the German league, man. But we love the drama still. You know what I mean? It's appreciated. But guys, from your boy Dominic Rich, guys, don't forget to head on over to cardsplug.com/dominicrichfc. Use the coupon code dominicrichfc to get yourself 15% off one of those lovely football cards they have over there. Check out the site if you've never seen it. Just do me that favor. Check out the site. If you decide to buy, use the coupon code. All the links will be in the description box down below. So, from your boy Dominic Rich, until next time, peace out. Rich, squad, Danke, Bundesliga.